Hey guys! It's your Tech Girl Mary and welcome back to our YouTube channel. So for today, pag-uusapan natin yung dalawang bagong smartphones ng POCO, which are the POCO F7 Pro and for the very first time, an Ultra phone, a POCO F7 Ultra. Yes, on time ang video natin. Pasensya na lately guys, medyo nade-delay yung mga review videos. First impressions, medyo na-busy lang. I think you already know why. Hashtag TechGirlMarried. But anyway, these phones, the moment that you guys are already watching, it is already launched and there are already official pricing. Kung wala man dito sa video natin, it will be down in the description box. From the title, you already saw that the focus of our video is the Ultra. But since I got the 2 units, pahapyaw, sabihin ko na rin sa inyo yung specs ng POCO F7 Pro. The POCO F7 Pro I got is in silver. I'll be honest, nung unang nilabas to sa box nung team ko, ang una kong inakala ito yung Ultra because it feels and looks more of an Ultra device than the Pro. Maybe because of how shiny it is. With its packaging, actually parehas lang sila. This will have a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, a 6,000 mAh of battery capacity, which is the biggest out of all the POCO devices. Actually, not just this year, not just right now, but out of all the POCO devices ever since, ito yung may pinakamalaking battery capacity, paperwork, at syempre yung jelly case natin. Anyway, it also comes with a 90 watts POCO Hypercharge, at syempre yung USB-C cable natin, which is this long. Sakto lang. Yung design nitong Pro, two-tone siya. Yung nasa ibabaw, shiny. Yung nasa ilalim, matte. Maganda yung silver. It reminds me of the silver liquid... Am I saying that right? From the Xiaomi 15 that I saw from the MWC. But hindi siya practical. Sobrang smudge magnet niya, dumihin. Tapos pag nilagyan mo naman ng case, sayang naman yung ganda ng design. Siguro, it could have been better if they opted for a clear jelly case. Anyway, if silver is not your cup of tea, this is also available in black and blue. Let's get this out of the way dahil hindi naman yan yung focus ng video natin. Now, the POCO F7 Ultra. Again, the very first Ultra device from the brand POCO. If you remember, POCO is very famous for providing value for money smartphones. Yung tipong flagship specs, pero pang mid-range lang yung presyo. So yes, it's pretty exciting to actually review one. This will be launched globally in Singapore. So again, pupunta tayo doon for the actual launch to cover the event at syempre to do a bit of photo walk. Manundot, paperwork, at yung jelly case niya ay parehas lang doon sa Pro, which is a black one. What I got is in yellow. Available din to in black if you think yellow is a bit too much for a phone. But I'll be honest, it doesn't scream like a gaming phone. Although hindi naman technically ito yung mino-market nila for this device. It's an Ultra phone, so basically it's not just a gaming phone. It can basically perform in every aspect. Unlike the Pro, this doesn't have a 6,000 mAh, but that doesn't mean it's no longer an Ultra phone. 5,300 mAh battery capacity yung meron siya, and paired with a 120 watts. Wow. Makes sense because again, it's an Ultra. And lastly, it could have been siguro better if it's USB-C to USB-C kasi again, Ultra siya, pero it's USB-A yung dulo. In terms of design, unlike the Pro na sobrang squared nung corners, ito medyo may pagka-curved pa. So yes, it's more comfortable to hold. At the same time, it's also less fingerprint magnet. It's still clean, kahit na sobrang pasmado na ng kamay ko. And in fairness, it's growing on me. I like the color yellow and black combination. Reminds me of Bumblebee. It's also made of glass, which is why medyo may kabigatan siya. It's quad curved glass back, which really helps with its ergonomics. And do take note, medyo may kabigatan yung device, weighing at 210 grams. And tulad ng Pro, dalawa rin yung texture ng device. Hindi lang masyadong obvious sa phone na to or sa colorway niya, but we have a glossy and matte parts. Now, why is this an Ultra device? Again, dito kami mas nag-focus sa studio than the Pro unit. So, ito yung mas ni-review tinesting namin. This comes with a Snapdragon 8 Elite. And if you are familiar with that chip, it is the same chip used on the recent flagship phones. Same chip can be found on the Xiaomi 15, Honor Magic 7 Pro, even the Realme GT 7 Pro, and even on the Samsung Galaxy S25 series. Aside from the actual performance, yung talagang nagpa-impress sa akin dito sa device na to is yung Antutu score niya. Kung makikita mo yung CPU and GPU scores niya, this is the type of score you can use for reference if you want to expect some pretty good and really strong performance. Makes sense because that's what makes an Ultra device. It was able to handle any kind of game we throw at it, Genshin, Asphalt, even the Honkai Star Rail. The storage configuration options, hindi rin siya disappointing dahil dalawa yung options na pagpipilian, and yung pinakamababa is actually a 12 GB of RAM na may 256 GB of storage. Tapos yung isa naman is a 16 GB of RAM na mayroong 512 GB of storage. Malaki yung storage configuration choices natin kasi hindi po siya expandable via micro SD card. Pero may slot naman siya for 2 physical SIMs. Now, aside from having a really good performance, I also appreciate the display. It made the overall gaming experience enjoyable. Ang nipis ng bezels this time. Although yung bezels width niya medyo hindi nalalayog doon sa Pro, parehas lang sila na may magandang display aspect ratio. Siguro mas more appealing lang talaga sa akin yung display ni Pro, probably because of how flat it is. Alam niyo naman ako, mas leaning towards talaga ako flat displays. Pero iba pa rin kasi yung kulay na nakukuha ko dito sa Ultra. To be exact, the size of the POCO F7 Ultra's display is 6.67 inch with 2K POLED display and a 120Hz refresh rate. Ang pinagkaiba lang talaga nila in terms of build quality is probably yung POCO F7 Pro has a Corning Gorilla Glass 7i, while the Ultra has a POCO Shield Glass. Now, let's talk about cameras. This is something I've been waiting for this review kasi gusto ko talagang marami akong gustong sabihin. Let's talk specs first. 50 megapixels yung main camera niya, which uses a Light Fusion 800 image sensor. It also comes with an OIS, which is good. Second camera is a 50 megapixels as well that comes with a 2.5x telephoto camera with OIS as well. And lastly, we got a 32 megapixels ultra-wide lens. Let's not forget, front camera is a 32 megapixels. Okay, basically, walang tapon yung camera ng Ultra. Dapat lang kasi again, it's an Ultra device. At the same time, I am glad that they put a dedicated telephoto lens. So yes, hardware-wise, wala akong problema. Opening the camera app, bubungad agad sa atin. Of course, we got 1x option, 2x, 2.5x. Again, if you want the best zoom option, you go for this one kasi ito yung dedicated telephoto camera nila. And then if you want to go closer, there is an option to use 5x digital zoom. Now, if you want to know the maximum zooming capability of this phone, it can go all the way up to 60 times. Now, what I like is that when you go to the night mode, there is an option to shoot video mode, which means we get to capture low light videos using the dedicated night mode. The output, they were good. Although, medyo nag-struggle lang ako when it comes to capturing images because there are times na medyo over-processed yung output niya. Not always naman, but I think this is something a software update can fix. Over-processed in a sense, guys, na parang edited na siya. Wala na masyadong room to fix the brightness, contrast, shadows. Now, when it comes to charging and battery life, wala pa ako masyadong experience on this aspect, so hindi ko pa masyadong ma-share yung experiences ko. But I did experience mabilis siyang mag-warm even I'm just taking photos ng sunod-sunod. Now, since this is an Ultra device, may mga napansin akong AI features na meron or present sa kanya, which is number 1, circle to search. At the same time, when you edit a photo, may option kayo to choose between AI, basic, create, and beautify. Sa AI, meron siyang enhance, expand, erase, remove reflection, and sky. Anyway, that's basically it, or at least for now, for our POCO F7 Ultra quick review. And of course, first impressions na rin itong POCO F7 Pro. As of the moment, wala akong SRP so hindi ko masabi yung pros and cons ko kasi again, we need the price. But I'll update the description box in case I get one already. Anyway, that's basically it. If may questions pa kayo, let me know in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer those. Again, it's your Tech Girl Mary and see you in our next video. Bye!